temperatures all across east of the Mississippi. They range from the low 40s to the upper 50s. I'll just go with the Carolinas. Temperatures are in the mid 40s to low 50s. Tennessee, upper 30s to mid 40s. Georgia, temperatures are in the upper 40s to mid 50s. Alabama to Mississippi, temperatures range from the mid 40s to upper 50s. In Florida, temperatures in the northern half of the state, they're in the mid 50s to low 60s, mid 60s to mid 70s in the southern half. Arkansas, hold on a minute. I'm back. Arkansas, temperatures are in the 40s. Louisiana, 50s to low 60s. Oklahoma, temperatures are in the 40s. Panhandle of Texas, temperatures are in the mid 40s to low 50s, plus north central Texas. From western Texas all the way to eastern Texas, temperatures are in the 50s. In the southern part of the state, they're in the 60s to low 70s. Hold on a minute, folks. Let me get myself comfortable again. It is 7:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, this is Marlon here. This is the National Weather Discussion for Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. Hope you guys having a good day, or hoping that you guys have better days ahead. This is Marlon here. In the Ohio Valley, temperatures range from the mid-20s to mid-30s. The Great Lakes states, temperatures range from the mid-teens to upper 20s. Minnesota, temperatures range from the upper single digits to the upper teens. Just located on the eastern side of the Missouri River, temperatures range from the low single digits to the mid single digit, mid teens, upper teens to mid 30s in the western side. Going down the Missouri River, Iowa has temperatures that are in the 20s. Nebraska in northeastern Nebraska, they're in the 20s, 30s all across the rest of Nebraska, plus to the low 40s. Missouri, temperatures are in the 30s. Kansas, temperatures range from the mid 30s to mid 40s. In Montana, you got the northeastern part of Montana. They are in the 20s to low 30s, mid 30s to 30s, 30s to mid 40s throughout the rest of eastern Montana. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. And throughout the rest of the state, throughout western Montana, temperatures range from the low 40s to low 50s. Temperatures are in the 30s to mid 40s in the northern half of the state, southern half, upper 40s to mid 50s. Wyoming, temperatures are in the 40s. Colorado, temperatures range from the mid 30s to mid 40s. Utah, temperatures throughout much of the Beehive State, they range from the mid 40s to mid 30s to mid 40s, upper 40s to low 60s in the southern part of Idaho. Much of Nevada, temperatures are in the 40s. Southern part of the state, they're in the 50s to mid 60s. Hold on a minute. Hey, Wild, welcome. Hey, Marlin, don't have much time to stay. I'm just stopping by for a little bit while I can. No problem, Wild, no problem. I understand that you got a lot on your plate, on your schedule, but it's fine. Yeah, right now it's just only the weather. I'm talking about, stuff. But anyway, if you gotta go, like immediately, I'll see you next time. But if you're not in the rush, glad to have you here. So, if you don't mind me asking, how's your day? How's the weather in your area? Let's see what we got. In New Mexico, in the northern half of New Mexico, temperatures range from the upper 30s to mid 40s, upper 40s to mid 50s. In the southern half, northern half of Arizona, temperatures range from the mid 40s to low 60s. Southern half temperatures are in the mid from the upper 60s to low 70s. Let's go to California. Throughout the northern half of coastal California, temperatures are in the 50s. Southern half, they're in the 60s to low 70s. 73 in Indio, 50s to mid 60s throughout the Central Valley of California. Oregon, temperatures range from the low 40s. Well, let's take a look. We got 41 in Granite to 46 in Lakeview. Throughout the rest of the state, they're in the 50s. In Washington State, temperatures range from 37 in Trail to 41 in Concanoli, to 48 in Wenatchee, and 57 in Seattle and Olympia, 59 in Yakima, 55 in Spokane. Pasco's at 62. Alright, but just so you know, folks, all these are just estimates. Do consult with your local officials and your local weather office for accurate details, real-time weather variables, weather data, just so that you guys will know what exactly is going to happen, such in due time. Because for example, like if there's like 2 inches of snow, but then it's actually 3 inches of snow, and that's a bit off from what it's forecast and stuff. Well, what I'm showing you guys, those are just estimates. Now let me go here just to prepare myself for the next step. Let's take a look. Let's treat this as what's going on right now. We do have an upper level low, which is a trough located just north of the Great Lakes region. And we do have a ridge over the desert southwest, which means that we basically have plenty of bad weather all along the east coast to atmospheric rivers and bad weather in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I do have to go now, but the weather today wasn't too bad, mostly clear, and the temperatures are negative 14 degrees Celsius or 7 Fahrenheit, low negative 7 degrees, 19 high. Alright, not bad, Wild, that's good. That's good. I'm sorry that I can't really show you the forecast because of I don't know what you're doing, but anyway, take care, Wild, and I hope to see you next time. And do be careful, though. Let's see what we got. For tomorrow night, we do have an upper level low over Maine, which is the trough, by the way, and a ridge over California. And there is going to be a trough just over the Gulf of California, which is in Mexico. And a small ridge over southern Texas. Which means that there's going to be some wet weather in parts of Mexico. And more atmospheric rivers in the Pacific Northwest. There's still some wet weather that just to deal with the remnants of which for tomorrow night. By tomorrow night, though. Friday night, we do have a ridge that's over Lake Erie, and we do have a trough just located north of Minnesota. Better than negative 21.5 degrees Celsius or negative 7 Fahrenheit. Low, we had Monday. See you next time. See you next time. All right, no problem. Wild, you're definitely right on that. And see you next time. See, we do have a ridge just located over the west coast, and it looks like another ridge just over the base of the Colorado River. A wide weak trough over northern Mexico. A ridge, small weak ridge over Florida. What does this mean? It means that some places might get some wet weather, especially in the mid-Atlantic, all the way to parts of Florida and in parts of Mexico. And maybe a little bit in Southern California, though, but it's kind of weak, though. I don't know what's going on with people. Alright, now we move on to Saturday night. So, what's going to happen? Well, we do have a trough that's located over the Great Lakes region, plus over Lake Huron. Ridge, a large one, just thousands of miles to the east of Florida and the Bahamas. A trough over the Gulf. A ridge over northern Mexico. Another ridge just over the Great Basin. What does this mean? It means more atmospheric rivers, more rough weather in the Pacific Northwest. And it's more unsettled weather throughout much of the East Coast, all along the I-95 corridor. Let me go here and talk about what's going to happen throughout the next 7 days in terms of winter weather. Plenty of cold weather in places like the eastern part of the U.S., Siberia too. Plenty of warmth in the Aleutian Islands and even the western half of the country. Tomorrow night, still plenty of cold air in Siberia. It gets really cold in the northeast. Plenty of mild weather still going on in the western half of the country. Friday night, though, just less but still plenty of cold air in Siberia. All that warmth starts to expand westward, though, in the eastern Russia. But there's plenty of warmth from the west coast all the way to the Gulf Coast. Plenty of cold air throughout the northeastern part of the country, plus the Great Lakes. Saturday night, all that above average temperatures would be in eastern Russia. Plenty of mild temperatures in the western part of the country. Still plenty of cold weather in the Great Lakes and parts of the Northeast. For Sunday night, for Saturday night. Sunday night, eastern Russia getting plenty of warmth. A little bit cold weather in east central Siberia, southeastern Russia. Still plenty of cold air in the northeast, but yet all that warmth would expand to the east, though. Monday night, that warmth would still linger around, but then it'll expand a little more to the west. Less cold air in Siberia. A lot of warmth. It starts to expand throughout much of the country, but yet still cold in the northeast. Tuesday night, cold air starts expanding just a little bit, but still not much. But there's plenty of warmth in eastern